kick their ass!
I'm Dan Gheesling, and I was the winner of Big Brother 10. Since winning Big Brother, I met the love of my life, Chelsea. So what do you think about me leaving this summer?
I'll miss ya.
I'm still coaching football, and this past season, we actually won a state championship. As a football coach, the game and landscape is always changing, and in Big Brother, it's no different. I'm very, very excited that I get to combine two of my passions, coaching and Big Brother.
And I'm like, wow, here we go. Dan is a winner. He won Big Brother.
Obviously, you guys don't need to be scared. I'm here to help you and coach you up. So, it's no joke. You're here to win, and I'm here to help you win. I want to get one of you the $500,000. Who's it gonna be? I hope you guys are ready to play. I'm gonna coach my players to be the toughest, fiercest, and most competitive players out there. So at the end of the day, one of them is gonna be holding the $500,000 check next to Julie.
Dan, who do you choose?
The ideal type of person that I want that can win this thing is someone who's ruthless enough to stab people in the back, but nice enough to make that person like you while the knife's going in. Give me Kara.
Okay, to be fair, we'll now reverse the order. That means Dan, you pick next.
Give me Danielle.
Dan, as the coach of the losing team, you must send Kara, Danielle, or Jodi home. Please make your decision.
Jodi, I'm sorry, I have to evict you. The reason I got rid of Jodi is because Kara and Danielle get along very well. So if my two players can get along and work together, it's gonna be great for me in the long run.
We haven't talked in a while.
Yeah, so.
Obviously, we're both experienced. So what are you thinking, buddy?
If a coach can get one of their players to the end and actually win the entire thing, we get $100,000. It's very important to use Dan as an ally because he could maybe help me get to that 100K.
You maybe want to will it up a little bit with me?
I mean...
Maybe I wouldn't come after your people, vice versa.
When Mike Boogie says to me, are you ready to will it up? What he's really saying is, are you ready to take this thing all the way to the end, just like he did with his former Alliance member, Dr. Will, back in season 7? I really want to play with him, but at the same time, you're kind of making a deal with the devil.
We don't have to write a contract out. I'm just wanted to make sure we were, we haven't talked in a while.
Yeah, so.
Up next, Dan and Janelle.
Right now I'm a man down, and if I win this competition and save one of my people, it leaves a huge bullseye on the other, and they're gonna come after her even harder. I know I gotta throw it.
Here they go!
Dan, you got it!
Come on, Janelle, get up there, girl!
It's about an even race.
Nice work, Dan, come on,
Go
push it,
on,
Dan!
dog! Oh, it's about even.
I get to the hill, and now it's time to throw it like a champ.
Oh, no! Dan blew the turn.
Come on, Janelle! Woo!
I'm crawling, I'm climbing, I'm trying to do whatever I can. You can see the veins in my hands, I'm struggling, and then all of a sudden I see the blonde mane ready to pounce on me, and I couldn't be happier. Whether or not they believed if I threw it or not really depends on how stupid these players are.
I can't believe he struggled on that.
I've already lost my first player in Jodi, and now Kara's nominated. I'm in grave danger of only being left in this game with one player. I've got to make sure Kara doesn't break down.
You were put there because everyone likes you and no one's gonna vote you out.
I feel like they want me out.
I'm not gonna let you go out week 1. I'm gonna go to work for you. Number one thing, they have to know that you're not gonna come after them. And I'll work on that with you, all right?
I just don't want to be like to go in the first week.
You know who your coach is, right? You think I'm gonna let that happen?
Yeah, but they know who my coach is too. Part of having Dan as my coach does kind of put a target on my back because they know Dan's a good player. He's smart.
And now it's like me versus you.
Yeah, I know.
Either way, no matter what happens, You lose a guy or I lose a guy, we're stuck.
Yeah. At the end there, I thought Frank's would be the last key.
Really?
Yeah, but as long as there's two of them up there, we're in the same boat.
One of my players and one of Mike Boogie's players were nominated for eviction. That pretty much raised the red flag that, you know what, Team Blonde is actually a reality.
We gotta go at them hard next week. We got a little brains, we got a little brawn.
Dude, if we go out as coaches before those two
I
girls-
know. Dude, that's all that's on my mind right now.
Chat with you really quick. He's like, you know that if you get Dan out of this game, you have a 33% chance of an 100,000, right? And I'm like, yeah, I guess I never thought of that.
See, that's what I was freaking worried about.
He came to me in the bathroom and said it. Yeah.
Mike Boogie's not as smart as he thinks he is. To win this game, you gotta have someone working with you. And right now, he just turned his back on me. And one thing you need to learn, you never turn your back on a renegade because you're gonna get stabbed, Mike.
Kara, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Kara, if you're seeing this, I have to take some responsibility. As a coach, I let you down, and I don't take that very lightly. I'm just sorry to see you go.
This week, what you gotta do, you gotta get closer to Janelle's team. That's our safest play.
Most coaches might be panicked right now, being only down to one player, but I'm a very positive thinker. There's always a way out of every situation as long as you believe you can get out. I feel extremely confident that Danielle at least has one more week of safety.
When they start going to war, they're gonna need you. You gotta start making ground on Janelle's team now.
I bet you're an awesome mom. You miss your husband at all?
Yeah.
It was tough. I mean, it wasn't like last time you were here, you weren't married.
No, I just had a boyfriend and we weren't like that serious. It's like so hard now because married.
I can't think about that. Like, I'll start to get like,
Yeah.
I'm not an emotional guy at all, but it's different. I mean, like, even though I haven't been gone that long, I just want to be a better husband to her. I mean, because like, what if this was my life? Like, not this, but if I didn't have her, I'd be like, be done. Thinking about my wife Chelsea in this house is a total catch-22 because when I start to think about her, then I get a little emotional. I know my wife at home, she wants me to play this game laser focused. It's very difficult. No tears from Dan. She would not want to see me cry in here, so I can't let her down. It's crazy how things change.
I know.
Welcome to the yard, Diggity Dog Dan.
Welcome to Detroit.
Jazzy Jam.
Even though I only have one player left in this game, I still have to throw this competition because Danielle and I have built a weak persona and we've got to keep that up.
You know something I don't know.
Mind if I try to help you? It's gonna seal your fate.
Why do you feel like if you try to help me, I'm the
I just don't want to be the reason you get booted from this house. To be honest with you.
No, Dan, no. You cannot do this. You helped Kara the entire way.
And look what happened to her.
You can't do this to me right now. You can't just all the way and then just be like, oh, by the way, sorry, you're on your own.
That's what I'm saying.
So it may look like I'm being very harsh on Danielle, but that's exactly what she needs. This is one of my coaching techniques. I'm trying to light a fire underneath her so she starts to fight to save herself.
It's graduation day, 4th quarter. Coach on the sidelines, he can't play. You got the ball in your hands. You just gotta get through JoJo. You get through her, JoJo, you score a touchdown. We'll be here for a long time.
Damn.
Basically right now, it's not decided. It's up in the air. But there's a lot of things you can do to get it back into your favor instead of 50-50. What's up, man? Oh, you're good.
It's okay.
As a coach, when you manipulate someone's emotions and motivations, you've got to be very careful. It's almost a last resort, and I feel that's where Danielle and I are at in this game. If she doesn't fight really hard, then this thing's gonna go south.
I'm just so pissed and hurt. I trusted Shane with everything, and Dan's abandoning me. It really hurts my feelings because I have nobody. I feel so rejected and unwanted that it really, really hurts.
Danielle's on the block, my back's against the wall, but Coach Dan has a secret play that he hasn't played yet. It's a Hail Mary, it's a last second shot. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to keep Danielle in this game, even if it means throwing Brittany and JoJo under the bus.